my goodness, you guys. That is just unbelievable. I cannot believe sometimes what happens when I am trying to see what is going on. Now, I will say I've got something wrong with my mouse. I can't get it to work exactly. And then my software I use, it was doing all kinds of crazy things. All I wanted to do was come on for just a minute, because on May 1st, today, was the first day that Stampin' Up! Was going to have Close to My Heart product, and that people coming over from Close to My Heart would be able to have their sites go live. And so that has happened, and so the Close to My Heart things, you have to have had an account at Close to My Heart. You would have already had to have purchased with them in the past. You guys, I cannot see if you are here. I can't see any comments. I am so sorry. I have no idea what's going on. I can't I cannot get to my, oh wait, oh, here we go. Oh, just 1 minute, you guys. Oh, I got it to work. I don't know what's going on. My mouse has plenty of stuff. Hey there, Molly. Okay, thank you. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so here's what's going on. Oh, we got several people here. So here's what's going on. If you had ever purchased something from Close to My Heart and you were, sad that you weren't going to be able to do that anymore, they have taken some of the products over and they are now available on the Stampin' Up! Website. It's my understanding you do not have to purchase them from, a particular person that you had worked with before, but you do have to have your email address, your account information from when you were purchasing from Close to My Heart. Does that make sense? Oh, hey, Janet. So yeah, so that is kind of the thing. Hi, Sue. And so the easiest thing that I can tell you is if you go on the Stampin' Up! Site and you are ready to look for something and you want to see what's available, and it's very limited because there was a limited amount. It's not probably the quantities that Stampin' Up! Usually brings in. Hi, Estella. And so it's going to be, just until the stuff is gone. And so they're kind of bringing it in different increments. So, they've got some things now, and then like next month there will be some other things. And so they're going to kind of work them down the road. There will be things that Close to My Heart had that Stampin' Up! Is going to incorporate into their stuff. Hi, Vicki. And so what they're going to do is they will be down the road, we've already found out, they are going to bring page protectors and the flip flaps. If anybody knows what those are, they're like little pockets, little clear pockets with a little strip of sticky stuff, so you can put those on a project and you can flip through them. They came in different sizes. I don't know if Close to My Heart is going to have all the same sizes that they did before, but that is kind of a cool thing because everybody loved those. You could even put, more pictures on the outside of, say, a scrapbook layout if you wanted to. So they're going to have those. They are going to be doing down the road, they're going to be doing some 12 by 12 pages that have that white core and then the two tones, a darker, like one color and two different tones, one on one side and a lighter tone on the other. So they're going to work that into, what they've got available at Stampin' Up! So, and I think down the road, it's my understanding that they will be incorporating the stamp pad case that Close to My Heart had that we all loved. It was that magnetic case, and so it was two pieces and it was easy to get apart. So they'll be bringing that into the line. Excuse me. And so really some fun things. So here's the thing: if you can purchase Close to My Heart things, if you want to look at them and see what's available, my suggestion is in the search bar, just type in quotation marks, type in Close to My Heart. And that way, because it tells you right in the description that you have to have, either been a maker who has come over to Stampin' Up! Or, have had purchased from there before, and use your same email address that you had at Close to My Heart. And so that's the easiest way that I found to find, what you're looking for. And so I thought today I would just show you a couple of fun things here. The new catalog starts today. So there is a new catalog. Let's pop down here. Oh, finally my mouse is working again, you guys. Okay, so here's a new catalog today. And, well, it says I'm muted. No, I'm not. I don't trust anything that's going on with that today. So here's what we've got. That's the new catalog, and it runs from May, so today, until the end of April next year. And it's just full of all kinds of things. And you know, one of the things that a lot of people don't think about is all of the ideas for cards. And maybe you don't have this specific, set, but just use it as like an idea of the layout. And that is one of the great things that you can do with, with older products, right? Hi, Deborah. And so, you don't have to have an exact product. Use it as kind of a, an idea. So these old catalogs, well, this isn't an old one, but the catalogs are just full of ideas to use like that. And Stampin' Up! Has things that they call suites. And a suite is like a collection. Let me find one here. Here would be one. This isn't really as bright as I normally like things, but a suite would have stamps, dies. This one has an embossing folder. They usually have some kind of ephemera. This has some little dots. They're like a textured little dot, and they would have adhesive on those. And then the papers. So that's one right there. That's called Wildly Flowering. Let's see what else there is. We can find one. Oh, this is pretty. I've got this one coming, you guys. I can hardly wait. It doesn't have a whole bunch of pieces of paper, but it's got all of these fun little things to pop out. How easy would that be for making cards? Let's see. Why is it when you go to look for something, you can't find anything, right? They've got some fun card bases already done with matching envelopes. I think that's a lot of fun. That makes card making easy. Nope. Their colors, their color families are broken down into subtles, brights, regals, and neutrals. They've got some great color selections. And I actually came across a PDF that has kind of a comparison chart. You guys, why is it? Okay, there was a couple. I should have marked them. Here is a die. You can either get a punch or a die. It's kind of like the old whale tail. This is a new one, actually. And they've even got a stamp set that goes with them. How fun is that? Yes, I've noticed that there's some things that you can either get a die. Oop, that's under my head. A die or a punch. So that's kind of fun. And you guys, sometimes a punch is easy to have on hand. Okay, here's one. I was showing this in my group the other night. This is called Unbounded Beauty. I'm sorry. And so this collection, this is an expensive collection, you guys. It's got 2 stamp sets, 2 die sets, the papers, some other fancy paper, and then the little dots. So, I mean, this is a more expensive one than what they usually are, but how pretty. And these coordinate this specific set actually coordinates with what they call their in color colors. Look at these wood grains. And in color, the in color sets come out, and I think they're good for 2 years. I think that's how it is. Oh, I love this one. Full of life. Look how pretty these are. Now, these are not 12 by 12 papers. These are 6 by 6 papers, but there are 48 sheets of them. Look how pretty that is. And so, I mean, lots of fun things. Here's one, Take to the Skies. That's a lot of fun. Kind of an airplane themed one. That would make a great masculine one to have on hand. This Mediterranean Blooms. Oh my gosh, is that gorgeous or what? I think that is just beautiful. So that one's Mediterranean Blooms. Look, I finally got to those. Let me see if I can find the thing that told the in colors. You guys, I'm so sorry. Now, I know there is a great rhyme or reason to the way the catalog is laid out. I don't have that down yet. I'm just going to be honest. We'll go through that another day. But I mostly wanted to tell you how to find the close to my heart products on the Stampin' Up site, and you can buy them from, it's my understanding you can get it from any demonstrator. So if you've been working with somebody who's been in Stampin' Up a long time and you love your demonstrator, by all means, you know, use her and do that. This is a fun thing. This is called Paper Pumpkin, and it is a kit that will come every month, and it has pretty much, I think, just about everything you need in it to make something fabulous, and they can be different things. It has a variety from month to month, so I think those are a lot of fun. Now, the other day we did we had mystery card night over in my group. How do you get a paper catalog? Just let me know, Edith, if you want a paper catalog, let me know, and I can send one to you if you would like one. Oh, and that brings me to the fact that their website is super easy to navigate, and there are actually things that are on the website that you won't find in the catalog, and that's always the way that is. And not just clearance things. I mean, there's other things that are specially, you know, that will just live online. I'm not sure why that is. There's a lot of things I don't have all the answers for right now. But so many things, and you know me, I love quick and easy options, so there's a lot of those too. But yes, Edith, if you just want to let me know and get me your address, that would be great. I would just ask that if you do request a paper catalog, that you do that with the intention that you would probably make a purchase. That sounds mean, but catalog things are not very cheap to mail to people. But, you know, so I'm not trying to be mean. That's just kind of realistic, right? But I'd be more than happy to send you one. And let's see. Okay, so the other night we had Mystery Card Night Monday night, and we used some of these new papers. We used that Unbounded Beauty. Oh, this was our mystery card. This was the one I used with the new Stampin' Up things. We had fun doing that. This is an arrow fold card, and so it pops open like this. Isn't that fun? We actually made two. I made one that had some old Stampin' Up paper that I had on hand, and then this was just some other things that we used for ephemera. Don't they look totally different? And so people in the group have been posting theirs. So there's plenty of time if you want to get over in the group and watch the video. And there's a project sheet to help you with, you know, the how to do it. There's that. It's in the guides. Look in the guide sections, and I put all those things in there. And we are going to have, oh, thanks. Thank you, Edith. I appreciate you saying that. And so we're going to have a spin of the wheel, and we're going to do a giveaway of some Happy Mail out of the people who submit photos of their cards that they made of that particular card. We'll do the wheel on Monday, so you have until Sunday night to get that in. So go over and join the group. It's called My Artful Adventures Clubhouse. Then there's more. I think it says paper crafting and mixed media. I might change that. I was hoping that Facebook would send that out into the world and people would have a better idea that it was, you know, we did some things like that, but I don't know. I think it's just easier, and it's so long to put in. Usually if I just put in My Artful Adventures Clubhouse, I can just put in Clubhouse and it'll pop up for me. But, you know, you have to probably have done that several times for it to do that. But yeah, there's lots of things, and like I said, some are, a lot of the new things are here in the catalog. Now this is the kind of thing I was telling you. These are all pre-done backgrounds for, these are card bases. And then these little things are just, they're like they're little, like punch out, like little die cut things. Look how many fun things those are, and super easy. So let me see, I think that, hi Pat, that might be, Pat, you're going to have to run back. We're not doing a project today. You'll have to run back and watch the replay. So that's about it. I didn't really want to come on and spend a lot of time. I mostly wanted to let you know how to get in and look for the close to my heart products if you wanted to, because I really struggled with that. And then when I decided to just search for it, I found it. I found it super easy. So you can do that if you have purchased from Close to My Heart before. But you know what? I was with Stampin' Up! Years and years ago, and I loved the product. I loved, everything about it. My problem was I wanted to be a little bit more artsy and do a lot of other things, which I didn't feel they wanted me showing that kind of stuff. But from what I understand, I think that there are some ways that I can be able to do that and continue doing that because, they've got great paper to do stuff with. So, and I've got all kinds of paper still from back then. I haven't even used all of that up yet. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you do have any questions, let me know. If I don't have the answers, I will certainly find out and get back to you because I don't mind doing that. I don't mind kind of researching what's going on and letting you know. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you. And did you see we were up to over 3,500 friends on my Artful Adventures page? And I appreciate all of you. And you know what? It's all about having ideas and making things yours, right? I don't care at all. I'm happy for you to purchase things through me, but we're still going to be friends. I just want to show you ideas and tips and tricks, and I love for when you share those things back with me that you have done. I can't tell you how many fun things that the gals the other night in the clubhouse, some of the things that they did, I'm like, well, that's a cute idea. Well, I like that. Somebody even did theirs. She said, she did hers backwards. Sue says, I did mine upside down. I loved it. I'm like, I might even like that better than the other way. You never know what you're going to learn from each other. You know what, you guys? I used to be in Mary Kay as well. And Mary Kay Ash used to say, if you have an idea and I have an idea, we both have one idea. If we share them, we both have two. So you guys keep sharing with each other, be kind and courteous to each other, and let somebody know that you appreciate them. And I will see you, let's see, tomorrow I'm going to be on, we've got the Memory Decks event, so that's always fun. We always love that, right? You guys, I've completely lost my button to stop. Oh my goodness. Well, maybe I found one. I think this one will work. This has been a day. This has been quite the day. Right, Sue? I loved it. I thought that was funny that you did that. And then somebody else said she had so much trouble with it until later when she got the project sheet and she realized she had been trying to do hers as a side fold card instead of a top fold card. And I laughed and I said, you know what? That would be kind of a fun idea too. I like that idea too. Oh, Kim, I'm so glad. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. It was fun. You made some, and you've made more. I know, right? They're fun, and it wasn't that hard. It looks super hard, but sometimes it's just about knowing how to do it, just how to fold it and whatever. And I like making those little project sheets. So I've got more news about project sheets and stuff coming up. So I have to get my ducks in a row to finish that up. So I will talk to you later, you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.